Oh hi, I am the replacement for that cop, teenager cop. He died eventually, off camera. My name is Damien, I live in Texas, Austin. I live with my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers. This is my room, as you can tell. Today's Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday, my first day at my new high school. We just moved here, you know, the what. Smoke some weed, press play.
Most feared prison inmates in the world. Welcome back, Charlie here. Prison is a scary place. If you ever end up behind bars, you'd better hope you don't share a cell with any of these people. These criminals did unimaginable crimes both outside and inside prison.
Me, so my sexy mum's mansion. This is my room, as you can see here, of course. Chair area over here. Down here we have my mom and my dad's room. Over here, another chair area. My sister's room. Bobby's room. My sister's room. My other sister's room. Gang gang. Down here. The lounge room. Dinner table. TV area. No, chill area again. Dinner table. You know the what. Then the kitchen. Another dinner table. Chill area. Outside is a good view. You know the what. Then over here we have my dad's office. Over here we have, just, you know, garage. So, yeah, it's a mansion, but it's not big. So big, but not actual big. It is what it is, though. We got our own private beach. Look at this. We got our own fucking private beach. Let's go try up on my balcony. Upstairs. Look, my room. And my room is, you know, here in my fucking room. Oh yeah, I got me a pool table in my room. Why not?
First, you have to look at Jason.
Fuck, pardon me.
Looks absolutely terrifying. In 2015, this prison inmate went viral, not only for his crime, but also his very scary looks. In November 2015, Jason went on a crime spree. He began burglarizing many homes. He targeted many homes in Alaska. Of course, because of his distinctive looks, police knew who to look for. One night, Jason was staying at a motel in Alaska. That's when a cop recognized him and went to investigate. But that's when Jason took out a firearm and injured the cop. Eventually, Jason was hunted down and caught. He was found guilty of attempted murder, burglary, and other charges, and was sentenced to 22 years behind bars, meaning he won't be out of prison until he's 61 years old. Just imagine having to share a cell with this inmate. His face is covered in skull tattoos, and he'd even tattooed his right eyeball. And at the top of Jason's head is a large skull tattoo.
My dad, he's a
He's been in and out
kingpin.
of prison since 1993, getting arrested in
Oh, the El Chapo
1993,
cartel.
1994, 2000, and 2005.
So he
Prison is
ain't
a very
shit.
scary place, but I think even
Not afraid
behind
of his
bars,
bitch
no
ass.
one will mess with a guy who looks like this. Now we have to look at an even scarier criminal, one who will haunt your dreams forever. This is Joseph James D'Angelo, better known as the Golden State Killer. At one point, this man was the most feared criminal in the USA. His reign of terror spanned from 1974 to 1986. During those years, he burgled 120 people and ended 13 lives. Amazingly, he was only apprehended in 2018. Over all of those years, cops had no idea of his true identity. He was only discovered and arrested in 2018. This was after new DNA evidence emerged. He also taunted and threatened both victims and police. One of his victims even got away, and years later...
So that's why he got caught. He went swapping. Dumbass.
And years later, he would call her up. He would say down the phone, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you." Just imagine receiving that call. In August of 2020, D'Angelo was sentenced to life in prison. He is now 76, meaning he will never get out. At one point in time, he was even a cop himself, meaning that he knew how to evade law enforcement. It's scary to think that for many decades, this evil man was totally free. He is now locked away behind bars. But despite his old age, he is still very feared in prison. It's clear this man is a true psychopath with zero remorse for his crimes. Now we have to look at the most violent prisoner to ever live. Meet Charles Bronson. This man has spent most of his life behind bars, and most of his crimes actually took place in prison. When he was 22, he first went to prison for 7 years. This was for an armed robbery. It's inside this prison that he began his reign of terror. While in prison for the first time, he got into many fights. All of these were unprovoked and started by Bronson. He was transferred to another prison where he tried to poison a fellow inmate. He also tried to dig his way out and escape. He was then sent to a remote prison on the Isle of Wight, but moving him to an island did not help. He continued to be very violent and difficult behind bars. He was then transferred to various mental hospitals, but he would lash out every time and would have to be moved. He was actually a free man for a few years, but he soon reoffended. The issue was most prisons would refuse to take him in. He was basically too dangerous for any prison. Eventually a prison accepted him, but soon after that he took a prison librarian hostage. He demanded a helicopter, an inflatable doll, and a cup of tea. He was taken to solitary confinement after this, but he then took a prison guard hostage. After this he had to be moved to what's known as a Hannibal cage, but he then took another prison worker hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 3 more people hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 2 more hostages, and also destroyed all of the furniture in his prison cell. It's safe to say he is the most violent prisoner on the planet. As of 2021, he's been held in HM Prison Woodhill. This is a maximum security prison in Buckinghamshire. Next, we have to look at a Missouri prisoner dubbed the world's scariest perp. This is Michael Campbell. In 2021, he was arrested for trying to assault a woman. But Michael's criminal history began many years ago in 2003. Over the years, he's been arrested for assault, burglary, grand theft, and escape from custody. Over the years, it seems his look has got scarier and scarier. This is how he looked in 2003, and this is how he looked in 2008. This most recent mugshot is from 2021. The scary thing is he tried to assault the woman while she slept in her own bed with her boyfriend. Just imagine waking up to this man in your bed. Thankfully, Michael Campbell now faces life behind bars. Let's hope this man is not let out of custody anytime soon. Moving on, we have to look at Grady Stiles. Grady Stiles' story is one of the most bizarre criminal tales you will ever hear. He was born in 1937 with a deformity. This made his fingers and toes fuse together to look like claws. Because of this, Grady joined the circus. He performed under the name Lobster Boy, and he actually got pretty popular and famous within the circus. Eventually, he got married to another carnival performer. But as he got older, he began getting more angry and drinking more. He was very mean to his wife, and his kids too, who were born with the same disease as him. In 1978, Grady's eldest daughter was about to get married. But on the eve of her wedding, Grady shot his daughter's fiancé, causing her fiancé to lose his life. He was taken to prison where he then threatened to take his wife's life too. But he never could, as Grady was given life behind bars. It's said because of his deformity, every inmate was very scared of Grady. He was also very violent to his fellow prison inmates. Grady passed away in prison in 1992. Finally, we have to look at the scariest prisoner in Japan. Japanese prisons are known for their brutality, but the scariest part about Japanese prison would be running into this man. This is Satomu Miyazaki. In just 1 year, he took 4 girls' lives. The girls ranged from age 4 to 7 years old. He would take them in his car. He would then take their lives and even eat them, preserving some of their body parts as trophies. To make things even scarier, he would taunt his victims' families. He would do this with phone calls, letters, and even photographs. Eventually, he was caught in the act by a father of 2 girls he was trying to abduct. The girl's father chased him on foot, but Satomu got away. Eventually, he was caught by police and taken to prison. He spent some time in a Japanese prison where he scared many other inmates, but was later given capital punishment in 2008. Today, he's regarded as one of the scariest criminals in Japanese history. But now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below which prison inmate was the most scary. If you want to see my...
I'm gonna die. Folks, this room looks like a death trap, except here, there was no
The
TV,
bomb.
no dripstone, nothing. But while Recraft doesn't even know it yet, he has already fallen victim to the most advanced trap Minecraft has ever seen. His own mind. You see, 1 month ago, I tried trapping Recraft to the game show, and it failed miserably. I had to get revenge, but I knew that using a physical trap would only lead him to another easy escape, because Recraft is notorious for finding and escaping Minecraft's craziest trap. But what if, instead of trapping him within Minecraft, I trapped Recraft in his own mind? Could I make Recraft completely terrified of a trap that doesn't even exist? But to do that, I first had to make Recraft suspicious that I was planning something. And all it takes to do that is saying 1 word.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing, 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 nothing. This planted a seed in Recraft's mind, but 1 chat message is not enough. So I led him to random tunnels under my build and spawn.
It looks kind of sus.
Sent strange messages implying I was searching for him.
Noted. I am searching Nether.
Most importantly, I hinted that I discovered his enemy's base. Whose base did we just find? What? Wait, I think this is Vitality's. Yeah, because he set up near a tall spruce, right? Wait, is this actually Vitality? Did we just find Vitality's base? Bro, people have been trying to find Vitality's base for like months. Only thing is, this enemy's base wasn't actually his enemy's base at all. Instead, it was an abandoned base from over a month ago. But Recraft didn't really need that tidbit of information. And just like that, with 1 more chat message, Recraft was on my tail. Now there was another problem. Recraft had no idea how to use this information. Tunnels, enemy base, and suspicious messages aren't going to direct this man towards any lead. If I truly wanted to trap Recraft in his mind, I would have to stage a fake trap to disguise the mind games I was actually playing. And luckily, my friend Radunes was willing to help.
If you come down here, right, I actually discovered this. I don't know if he'll actually found this space, but if he does look around, right, or use replay mod, I feel like he will figure it out. Basically, I just made this like tiny little minecart trap that goes far down. I made a very confusing little dugout of bedrock and put soul sand here. I don't know what, but soul sand slows you down, right? So I feel like this would just kind of, if Recraft does find this, it would just be a bit confusing as to why this is.
But how would Recraft ever find this base? Well, see, the past week, Recraft had been DMing multiple people on the server asking about my trap, most of whom, may I add, had absolutely no idea I was even screwing with Recraft in the first place. So, realizing how much Recraft wanted to know my plans, Radunes offered information about the base on 1 condition. Recraft kills his closest ally, Parrot.
Considering the fact I'm trying to convince one of the smartest players to kill one of the other smartest players, I feel like there's a tiny chance I may get scammed or backstabbed. So I want an escape plan just in case, right?
So Radunes and I set up a stasis chamber, and we logged off for a few hours.
Go over there and read the book. That'll give you instructions on the next thing to do, okay? Sorry, Parrot. That worked so well.
Did that actually work?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Wait, I'm so confused.
right on his head. I actually had a contingency plan in case he failed. Oh, this is awkward.
Recrap actually did it. He betrayed his clan.
Let's pause it. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. Tomorrow's Saturday. Just another day. 7 in the morning. Let's go chill out on the balcony of mine. Push play.
Closest ally, just to find coordinates to the fake trap. So, with
Have
their
one
head,
today.
Doom took Recrap on a tour of the fake base.
So, what exactly is this information?
He's been like working on several parts. He wants soul sand, then dripstone, emerald ore. Yeah, basically he's shooting like a bunch of portals on it. I don't know exactly where his thing is, but he told me like, you know.
Wait, you don't know where Train's thing is?
I know it's around here somewhere, but I actually don't know where specifically
Come
it is.
on, Redu. How do you know this? Have you like seen a stream, or has he just like said stuff about it? How have you gotten your info?
I've been in calls with him, and he showed me like that he's like been working on like specifically something that had to do with.
Isn't this terrible?
It was on the bedrock layer.
At first, Recrap was having trouble believing Redunes was telling the truth. Until he found my dog.
I don't know if that's a duplicate, but it was.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this Terry's dog?
My dog is still in there. I forgot. I thought that he was outside. Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
I've gotta be honest.
Oracle Conquistador had a.
I've gotta be honest. I didn't actually notice this was here.
Whoa, Redunes, shift. Redunes?
Let me get out of
Terry
here.
is here.
There's a
Terry
drown
is in the area.
You sure?
Yeah. Name tag trick. He was here a second ago. He's moved.
I don't know where they are. I think they're down at the base. But we gotta get out of here because my invis just ran out and we are going to be spotted if we're not quick. Honestly, I might just be near. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Hey Rex, you may want to come down.
This is great.
I just saw the mine shaft out there.
What?
Did you go down? Where'd you go?
Yeah. I'm completely invisible. Brain is still in the area. I don't know if he's like in the immediate area, but he's online.
Alright, I'm going down.
Oh, there's bedrock here.
You found something?
Oh, there's soul sand here, Redunes.
I found the iron.
Bedrock and soul sand. I'm gonna have to do some research, see what kind of trap this is. Thank you, Redunes. Thank you.
Hey, I'm helpful. Holy fuck. You genius. It's on the tablets. It's like, dude, stop. Shift. I'm like, what? What's going on? He's like, his name, his layer. I saw his second skin layer. Dude, he straight up believed it. Like, because of that, he was like, oh my god, Terry's in the area. I'm like, he is? Like, I didn't even know that.
No fun.
Needless to say, the tour of the trap worked flawlessly, especially because my second skin layer appeared, which only happens when players are within 20 blocks, which only proved to Recrap that this was my base of operations.
Dude, that was so much better than I expected. What the fuck?
And as if convincing Recrap wasn't enough,
I just got a very, very bizarre DM, and I won't believe this is true. No. No shot. Oh my god, it's true!
what?
It blew up Red Rap's castle!
Now, not only was Recrap trying to figure out the fake trap, but the guy that Recrap murdered blew up his base. No armor, no items, nothing to his name. And I can't lie, I felt bad. Yes, I wanted to trick Recrap into believing the trap was real, but this was already out of hand. He lost everything he owned. And for what? For me and Redunes to giggle in VC for an hour? Even though he murdered me on my game show a month ago, I couldn't help but just feel bad for him. So I decided to finally call it quits and tell Recrap that there was never a trap. Until I saw this. Whoa. Wait, is Recrap following me to my base? Because I just saw invis particles. Rec is here. Recrap was spying on me. Invisible. How long? I don't know. But this was a turning point. Even though this man had nothing, he was still suspicious about my fake trap. The my games had worked too well. He was willing not only to kill his only ally for information on my trap, but now he was following me around to gather even more information. There was no longer an option to just tell Recrap the truth. I needed to prepare a grand reveal. To pique Recrap's paranoia and to finally reveal that he had fallen for the most complex complex trap in the history of Minecraft. So I needed to keep making progress on the fake trap to convince Recrap that my plan was still in motion.
Do you have any ideas for what I could do to screw with them a bit there?
I really don't know. The only thing that I can really think of is just soul sand. Because now they're like so on edge about soul sand.
I don't know if it'd be sketch if you casually ask like, hey, does anybody have soul sand?
What are you guys talking about? What do you need the soul sand for, Train? Like double elevators or something?
No, not something else. Just I need like I'm just trying to find people to get it. Rec, what are you doing invis, bud?
Who, me?
Somebody's invis in the water.
I'm not denying it's me. Yeah, I've been messing with Leo. Like, you remember, what was it, yesterday? When you were, like, doing, like,
We go top. Okay.
Happened?
We go top. Okay. Recrap had been watching me, very blatantly, I may add. I mean, these particles are not fooling anyone. I know you're there, Recrap. But by the third Invisible Man incident, I had had enough. I'm not crazy.
I mean, I don't know how to prove it, but I'm not near you. So.
Well, if you're not near me, you know, then
Yeah.
you wouldn't mind if I, you know, this thing right here, if I just...
What thing? What thing, Terrain? What thing?
No!
Wait, did you kill Jaren's cat?
Okay, I know killing a cat isn't the best thing to do humane-wise, but doing that highlighted something crucial. Recrap wasn't the invisible player. It was Jaren who was invisible, which begs the question, if that wasn't Recrap there, was Recrap ever the invisible player? This whole time, every invisible particle I saw in those hours of trying to make Recrap suspicious, was it all someone else? Had he never been suspicious at all? Was I now the one being tricked by my own mind games? But while the fake trap was now making me paranoid, I wasn't the only one.
You're not working with Recrap, are you?
Dude, why would I be working with Recrap?
And you have no reason to kill me. I mean, we're buds, we're homies.
I don't know, man. I'm getting paranoid. This is constant mind games.
Radoons, my only ally on the server, couldn't even trust me anymore. He thought I was working with Recrap to kill Radoon. This mind game trickery had to end. The plan to trap Recrap in his own mind may have worked, but at what cost? Because while I may have trapped him in his own mind, I had trapped myself too. So I sent Recrap a DM telling him to meet me, and I got ready for the ultimate reveal. You want to take the minecart and I can run? Hold on, before we do that, I gotta set something up over here.
Okay.
Alright.
What's over here?
Not important. It's just that thing.
You have a beehive under here?
Yeah, it's not important. It's not really anything you need to worry about.
Yeah, spitting redstone? Not really important.
This is a little room that I have. Once you put on these, I have some boots for this. Do you want to step inside?
Yeah, I mean, am I gonna die?
No, you won't die. So Rick, what do you think the point of the soul sand is, out of curiosity?
That's a good question. Slow me down to make withers? I don't know.
Unrealistic, meaning certain
Oh,
places
no,
like
bro.
Africa has the most amount of diamonds. The problem with this, every member started off with just one country, but the regions with the most diamonds conveniently were all claimed by admins. Meanwhile, I didn't even get a country. You know what I was working with? Alabama. I was like, oh my god, what do? I don't even know where Alabama is. So I roughly got to the area where I thought it was and started claiming. Now, to claim actual chunks of land on the server, you needed this thing called power. And to start off, I had very little amounts.
Hey, son. What's up? Guess where we're going? Where? We're going on a cruise for a month. Are you ready? Hell yeah. Cool. Dad is getting ready. You know. Okay, got it. So a month. A cruise ship. Let's go out. Let's go fucking out front. Wait for a bit until they're ready. Press play.
Oh. So I had to be extremely careful with what I claim and take only the country that was assigned to me.
No bond.
I took the entirety of Florida. Great, now I had no power and accidentally
Hey,
claimed
ready, son?
the wrong region. Whatever.
You ready? Yeah. Yep. I'm ready. Car. Let's go into the car. Well, here we are at the cruise. Let's go book, then let's go on the cruise. Okay, Dad. Here we are. Let's book down here. How can I help you? Yeah. Here you go, son. Here's your room key. Really good. Thanks, Dad. Come on. Got it. Let's go, Con. Shit. Pardon me. Well, I guess I have to wait. Here we are. Cool. Let's go on it. Let's wait, I guess. Here we are. Time to get up. This way. Got it. So this is this. One mistake. The other way. So this way. Yeah. Cool. No, I cannot. Go over here. Here we are. I'm going to go to my room. Okay. We're good, John. Oh, by the way, son. Yeah. Your younger sister is staying with you in the room. Got it. Come on. Thanks, Papa. You're welcome. Now, where is the room? 17, 14, 15. Here we are. Nice. This should be my room. Let's have a look around. Cool. Lounge room there. Second lounge room. Okay, so this should be your room, sis. Thanks. You're welcome. Man. Let's go chill outside. For a month. Oh right, shit. I need to close my door. There we are. Let's go, go chill outside somewhere. While we wait until the cruise ship, goes again. Not goes again, but you got me. Like shit. Nice. Roller skates. Let's go to up here, can. Press play.
Brewing, and I didn't really know what was. But it seemed like Ember had my back in terms of basically everything and gave me a word of caution.
Don't trust anybody.
Okay, listen, Ember was a nice person, but from the experience I had with her, something just felt off. I don't know if it was how she acted or what she said, but with a lack of information, I basically knew nothing of what was going on. So knowing Ember had a teammate by the name of Cyan, I called him up to get more intel. So who is on, like, our team? Like, I honestly don't know.
That is a very complicated question.
Okay.
OG2 is with us. Souls is with us, but here's the thing, me and Souls and 2 are all moles in Uni.
And quick side thing, if you don't know what Uni is, it's basically one of the main server's enemies that will kill any player with a tier 2 gem. Speaking of that, the 6 gems on the server all start at the basic tier 1 state, but you can upgrade them using a special item to unlock better and more powerful abilities. So I headed into the nether to gather materials for a tier 2 gem. Cyan and I were still in the call at this time, and I also noticed something a bit interesting.
Like, I barely know who is on the team, so...
Not even he had a clear idea of who was actually on our team. Ember seemed to not want to reveal the full picture to anybody. Anyways, back to mining.
It's all control.
Eventually, a lot of people started to join the call. I didn't really know most of them, but that wasn't important. Well, that is... because Ember joined the call.
What do you mean? All my friends, and I was feeling very sad and alone.
This was quite it.
Pause it. Let's go to somewhere else. What's this? A restaurant? Nice. Cool, a cruise ship. This is my first time ever going on the cruise. We normally fly to different countries to go to vacation. Raise the tag. Nice. Can't believe it. I'm on the actual cruise ship. Man. What's over here? What's this? A bar? Yeah, some sort of bar. Nice. Helicopter. Shit. Gang gang. Look at this shit. Shit, man. Top of the roof. Food court area. Captain. Okay. Let's go to here, I guess. No. To look down here. Actually, instead. Okay. We're food court area again. Water fountain. Or just rocks. Forever rock climbing, yeah. Rock climbing area. Cool. Let's press play.
Interesting. She was explaining how Uni was taking all of her friends.
OG2
Hold
decided
on.
to betray me.
You know...
They killed me.
Wait, didn't I just talk to Cyan like less than an hour ago? Wasn't he on Ember and I's side? Something wasn't quite making sense here. This is when it hit me. The one who was talking to Ember was Pukey, aka the enemy of Ember. He was explaining how Ember was basically Uni, but what could that mean?
You know, Uni is doing the same thing, trying to cause peace. We just do it simply by assassinating the Maldoers with a tier 2 gem. You're trying to think everybody's gem is good or not, and you run the potential risk somebody finds the gems, or you yourself are corrupt.
So from that conversation, I learned 2 things.
If your phone isn't really working like it used to and the battery's dying too fast, it's freezing, your games are lagging, there's a solution.
Fuck off.
So from that conversation, I learned 2 things. Pookie was the leader of Uni, confirming the suspicion of assassinating players with a tier 2 gem to bring peace. Ember, on the other hand, was similarly trying to create peace by taking people's gems. She wanted a new world, an oasis even, a sanctuary where nobody has powers. The question is, how does she take a gem that is bound to a player, and how does she get rid of it, if at all? But now it was time to take a bit of a turn, see what I didn't tell you is that I made a backup plan. Ember just seemed weird ever since the beginning, and I knew I couldn't join Uni. There had to be a middle ground, right?
Ember and Uni have two opposing factions, both of which want to eliminate the use of gems. I am in this little tiny itsy-bitsy resistance, which doesn't want either Ember or Pewpie to win. We like our gems. That's like the entire point of this SMP. This would be weird if we didn't have them.
Exactly.
So are you aware of when you lose all your hearts, you get banned from the server?
Oh, yeah, of course, bro. Classic lifesteal, bro. I understand.
Classic. So the plan is to ban Ember. I'm aware that you don't really have a grudge against her because she helped you earlier. If you want to be on board with this, you're gonna have to totally, like, let go of your feelings of she gave me stuff at the beginning.
Oh, God.
Kinda gotta remove yourself from all things.
Okay. This was it. This was the so-called resistance of the server, but it meant that I had to betray the one who I trusted from the beginning. I had to become a double agent. The plan, as you heard, was to kill Ember. Ban her off the server as she wanted to take everyone's gems and, get rid of them. I didn't buy that for a second. With all that power, how could someone just throw it all away? But I knew Fubs gave me a good idea. If a fight were to go down, I needed to get a hefty amount of gear going, so grinding would be the best option from here. But Bubs wanted to execute the operation in less than 3 days, so I knew I needed to get a move on. I started with some mining. Getting gold and diamonds would be critical to get some gear and even some golden apples. I also happened to find a mini deep dart. That may come in handy later. For now, though, I did some trading with the villagers back at base, but I realized to make this whole process a lot quicker, I could get someone who I trusted to help out. Enter Pulsify, the guy who is in basically all my videos, and I was able to also get it to the server.
I got the strength one. That's so cool.
Dude, that's so good. Okay, are you at spawn? Are you at spawn?
No, I ran away from spawn.
Come back to spawn near the mud house. Okay, that's...
No, tell me your coordinates.
Bro, you're gonna have to walk over 2,000 blocks. First step was actually getting him to the base. And yeah, he had a pretty good gem being the strength one. Basically, it gives permanent strength on your character and sharpness on swords and other weapons you have. Quite nice. But finally, we arrived. Okay, so let me check my e-chat. So if I look at his head, it says Cardi with an 18. It says heart mount 18. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, I found a head in a chest that was owned by a player named Cardi. I'm not sure where it came from or what it did, but it was intriguing. Every time you die, you lose a permanent heart and drop your skull. So if Cardi died, he dropped his skull. To gain more hearts, you can gamble for more hearts using the cycler item. If you right-click on someone's skull, you swap hearts with them. Dude, he has 19 hearts right now. Okay, ready?
Yeah, do it.
Oh! It worked! I have 19! Okay, let's back up. So I just swapped hearts with Cardi. I took his 19, and now he has my 10. What I didn't realize is that Cardi was actually teamed with Ember, and if he took this the wrong way, he could easily tell Ember that I was betraying them. Ruining the entire double agent strategy with Bubs. I needed to play this off and play it off quickly. So that was the plan. Somehow get Pulse insanely stacked to protect him, and of course me from Cardi. First, though, we decided to loot the villages. Cardi probably didn't want this in there anymore. And then we were off. This is really bad. You just joined, and we already have a freaking bounty. The plan was to find a great spot for a base for Pulse and I so we could grind in Discord. Alright, so I added him on Discord. I think we should try to get him to trust us.
Actually, no. Let's go to my room, chill in my room, smoke in my room. Why not? Why? Gang, you heard. Can't believe it. I'm on a cruise ship. Oh, 17. 117. 17. 14. Nope. Definitely not. Definitely not. 18. 17. Close it. Look at this place. Shit, man. Let's go chill over here. Press play.
Oh?
Yo,
Yeah.
you wanna kill us?
No, I'm not gonna kill you, bro.
How
Why are you
wrong?
hitting so many people?
That's the people I was finished for.
Oh, what is that armor? You have full netherite.
And then 37 hearts.
Yeah,
inviting us to your team.
If you want to join.
He had a whopping 37 hearts. This may not be a cakewalk, so we had to get more hearts ourselves. And remember that Pulsify had those alts? We could use them for farming hearts, not just getting keys. And that's exactly what we did.
Give me a good bro.
Here we go.
Nice. Okay, here, let me just stand down here.
Well, I'm gonna take a quick break so that it doesn't look suspicious real quick. But then a moderator on the server came to us and we thought we were busted.
Oh, we wiped that with the trannies.
No spawn camping. Spawn camping apparently was bannable, and after telling him don't worry about it, he actually just listened and left us alone. So we went right back to farming hearts.
Oh, he left.
He didn't even say nothing about it. I'm gonna die of natural causes right now.
Oh, I still got...
20 hearts was good and all, but we needed to get a bit more to have a chance at killing Theo, so Pulsify whipped out his other ult.
So just punch me, and then I jump down into the air. Yep.
But then the mod from earlier suddenly went into spectator, and we assumed that he was spying on us.
He's in spec, he's in spec, he's in spec.